Alrighty. From Vic Falls to the world, welcome to yet another episode of Views and Vibes with JVan. My name is DJ JVan, and of course, today we're coming to you from Komamezala, Elupinyu. We always love to take you around places each and every time we give you an episode of this one. And this is a very interesting one because I've got one of the best creatives that we have in Vic Falls. He's still emerging, and yet he's become one of the biggest names that is to come out of Victoria Falls when it comes to content creation. We're going to be talking comedy, we're going to be talking culture, we're going to be talking AI, and everything in general about his life, because a lot of people are interested with that. Who is this guy who comes from wherever he comes from, and then as a rapper, and all of a sudden you say a trend through his actual work, which is doing skits. Well, that's what I would love to call it, but Caesar's one guy, you know what he's got to say or what he calls his creation. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the man himself, Michael Mutasa. My brother, welcome to the show. It's been a long time coming.
Thank you, bro.
How many weeks planning this whole thing?
3.
3 weeks, eh? No, it must be 4 weeks.
3.
It's 3 weeks now, eh?
You were nowhere to be found.
No, who was nowhere to be found? Who was busy?
We were nowhere.
Let's go to Facebook and see who was busier. So like I was saying, who was busier? Me or you? Maybe so check via the Facebook and stuff.
We were, probably.
We were.
Yeah.
We were. But anyway, we're here today, brah. Thanks a lot. And you know, there's this thing. Apparently, Rick Ross' neighbor.
You feel me, bro?
How does that even come about,
I
bruh?
don't know, man. It's just talent.
It's just talent.
It's just talent, yeah.
It's just all right.
Talent.
I think maybe for people who may not know you, let's just rewind and say, maybe in my introduction I didn't mention this is the guy who is responsible for the show, where he's actually like an American guy. Ongasad this chwala, he doesn't eat chwala anymore. What he can't understand our language anymore. All those things, and that's where obviously that whole character is the one that's taking people by storm.
Yeah.
And looking at that, I think maybe my first question to you would be, in real life, what do you not eat in real life?
In real life, bro. Ooh.
Do you have
I'm
any?
a foodie, bro. I'm a foodie. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm
No my in.
Nah, no, my.
No my shine Python.
I know.
But did you watch those guys? Otando, shout out to them, Vusutando. They say, which country was that?
When she was eating python.
Yes, she was eating python.
Yeah,
in my mind, I'm thinking, if I were to visit a place and I find them eating something, I'm not sharp.
Yeah, let me say Azama, but I know, right? I'm still really skeptical about it.
How about your favorite food, local, traditional?
Okay, traditional food.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's chwala. I love chwala. Yeah, but in travel city, I can see it like in my videos. I actually love them.
All right.
You know.
What's Nyovi, by the way?
Nyovi is toilet. Lute.
Oh, look.
So
Michael.
We call it Nyeve.
All right. So the American guy will be like Nyovi. All right. Yeah. We'll get to the whole the character. But maybe for people who may not know you, who exactly is Michael Mutasa outside of the character that he plays, you know, in the skits?
Okay, I'm just an easygoing person, to be honest with you. Like people say that I'm actually different, than I am in my skits. I'm just an easygoing person, very simple and very ghetto. This is me. So basically born in Harare, then I came here around 2002. I did my education this side. Even my work this side.
All right.
Eventually, I left Zim. I came back and I'm here.
All right. Because at times you come across as fun, but at times you come across as serious. But nothing like the guy with the cap on the side and everything. I'll be like, what's going on with this guy?
Different.
But how did you start content creation?
To be honest with you, I think it's a family thing. Off the camera, we are content creators as well.
So as a family, as a unit.
Yeah, everybody. Like from my uncles to my dad, and some of my sisters.
All right.
Really, we're family content creation. So one day I was like, let's just put it on screen. And
I remember the first time I met you in real life, one of the things that I said to you was, how did you get your father to come into that kind of content, you know, and he agrees, because I think I said to you, is that your real father? Then you said yes, and I'm like, how did you convince him to act in a drama like that? And you know, So was he also, in
in the industry? No,
Yeah.
my dad has been always a person who does, who talks about the art. He's an art person.
Yeah.
So, but it was like more based the church. Used to write dramas for I'm a youth the church. We sell
Okay.
competitions, poems and stuff like that. So he used to write poems for me. Even I'm a dramas. That's really so. Like I said, it's a family thing. It
Oh,
runs the
so
blood.
you grew up in it or around it?
I grew up. Actually, I grew up in it. I was part of it.
And then now you just saw, okay, now it's called content creation, but it's still
Exactly.
drama.
It's still drama.
Yeah.
So I'm now like, okay, let's film it. Yeah.
When do you think, or when did you realize that you're going viral?
To be honest with you, like I say, see, I don't even. Okay, maybe.
Or maybe if you remember your first viral moment.
It's when I did. I think I did that thing. What do you call it? The Big Falls. I've got tried the Big Falls talk show.
All right. Yeah.
I did an episode and people like going crazy.
And you're like, you know what? Maybe there's something in there.
Yeah. So I just wanted to be a little bit diverse because I'm very like diverse. Diversity is important. So and we talk show apart we're talking about the entertainment and stuff like that. So I wanted to lead by example.
Oh yeah.
And tell them that we can do it.
We can't be around to be commentators and everything. You know, you're like, okay, this can also be done.
From there, it actually gave me motivation. I go to rap. I can act. What if I just give the people my skits? That's how I started.
And skits, compared to any other country, I think Zimbabwe is one of those countries that actually leans on our skits. Zimbabwe, well, obviously there's a lot of countries, but I know Zimbabwe, I know Nigeria, I know South Africa also does a bit of skits. And with us, even in our history, remember Timina Bonzo in them. I remember I once even posted to say, imagine if Timina Bonzo existed in this generation, in this time of, content creation.
It would have been crazy.
It would have been big, yeah? I think they were going to be millionaires.
I told you.
Now, and then now when it comes to your family, what's their reaction when they see, okay, fine, this thing is still starting, but at the same time, I feel like it has picked up, everybody's recognizing it, anyone who is interested in that kind of, content has already realized, oh, we have a new player in town and everything. How is the family reaction to it? Because they're also part of it.
To be honest with you, they are happy.
Yeah.
They're happy, to be honest, because it's something that they know. And actually surprised. It's only about union. You're putting this out and people are going crazy. They're happy about it. That's why you see the family. Everyone in the family, like almost everyone, wants to be part of it.
So your mom is also part of it. Do you know what makes me feel like, how is it getting this done? It's because of the storylines. So I'm looking at the storylines. They're one of those. Normally in Africa we are reserved. So if you're going to maybe say there's a skit of yours I was watching where you're actually like bringing a girl home, but apparently she's the 9th girl you have brought home, and so there's usually that reserved, traditional thing that we got going on as families in Africa. But now if you go out there, if you did that with somebody else and your parents watch it, it's okay. But you being able to do that, how do you convince them, bro?
Okay, they know. Like I say, everything starts from you having the talent. So it's them just acknowledging the fact that I'm talented. The talent is there. So why not support? So that's it. My parents are just like that, very open-minded.
All right.
Look here, it's small.
Yeah. Now I want us to move on to the American character that you created. Where did the idea actually of the character come from?
All right, I'll tell you a funny story. I've got a friend, like I say, he's a colleague, James.
I know James.
James. So we did any skit like, okay, actually our first skit was not the American guy, the one that I was involved. I just directed.
Oh, right.
Exactly. So we James on the set, and this other lady too on Faith. So since the time we just chilled. I want to do something different. And then James started talking in American accent.
Oh.
We were having a conversation. Then he
just switched and he's like, yo, what's up, man?
I said, bro.
Yeah.
Got an idea.
There's the money there.
Got an idea. The next thing, boom. That's when it started.
Then you're just like, you're right, I'm going to be this one here. But is it just a character or there's a statement behind it? Would you say it's social commentary or it's just a character?
No, it's a character, to be honest with you. He is a character. I was once outside of the country.
Yes.
But I was in a totally different country from America. I was in Seychelles. It's in Africa, but I think Madagascar, then Mauritius side.
Oh yeah.
But when I came
the beautiful side.
When I came back.
Yeah.
Let me be the American guy. Because I know that I can actually.
Why did you choose America though?
I can actually express myself better because I grew up watching Martin Lawrence. So those guys, I used to love them a lot. So
makes sense. Yeah, I get you. Have you ever met maybe people who mistake you for the real character? Like who would be thinking, would he, hi, so
a lot. My God, what's up? Because we're in a different sector.
Yeah. But you coming back from Seychelles, did you feel you had to readjust? Because anyone who goes, for example, America will come with a tone. Britain, we know them what December. Especially they don't know how to speak our local languages. But the tone and everything. Did you ever feel like you had to readjust? Because it could have come naturally. A lot of times you say they're feeling themselves and all that. So they're giving us this tone. But you coming from Seychelles, did it change you, Seychelles, and did you have to readjust or your English was the tone is still the same?
It didn't change. The American guy is just a character.
Yeah.
So when I came back here, I continued my normal life.
Nice.
I'm not that person.
The other thing I thought of though, I was watching you, which one? There's a skit with a lady and she's talking about, you're telling her, let me take you out, I've got money. Why? Then she said, no, I don't want to go to this place because this particular place is ghetto and stuff. It just came into my mind to say, whenever you're creating and everything, have you ever met people maybe who can be like offended by your skits? Maybe taking it personal.
Yeah, a lot.
Have you ever come across that? What happened?
The leader says, Chisanyama is ghetto, Chidontima is ghetto. Come on, that's content.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
Because me now, I'm still the American guy.
The American guy.
But, somehow, feeling I'm ghetto, The ghetto is still in me, but I'm just trying to, act American.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
All right, I get it. Now let's move on to this one here. So I wanted to talk again, just to get back to your family just a little bit. Do you face challenges when you're working with them? Because you're working with your parents, right? Let's say somebody messes up on set, or you have to. Do you have any challenges when you're creating?
The challenges that we face is, we laugh a lot. We laugh.
Oh, so okay.
Normally it takes about 10.
Yeah, you'll be doing and then boom.
Because we don't write.
Oh, right. Oh, you have the story. This is our story, but it's not like
it's not
well for word. It's not scripted.
Everyone knows what to do. So let's say you're going to maybe since you want to talk about this, then let's say share any bar, then we laugh. Yeah.
All right. So which means editing is the whoever edits is doing a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm the one.
So you're editing for yourself?
For myself.
Hey?
I shoot and edit. Yeah.
That should be a lot of work. Man, how much do you get paid?
For free, bro.
Who would you say messes up the most between all of you? The one who leads to Ama cuts and everything.
I mean, a lot of that. Yeah. Mdala is called my pants.
All right.
Punchline.
Yeah.
I mean the punchline.
All right.
So we surprise each other. We say it.
And then you laugh. Now you have to cut. And then go back.
Then it's key to the poem. Maybe this lama cut out. Maybe 10.
All right.
But I think so. I think
it's getting better.
It's getting better.
Yeah, because I was watching the one with where you bring the lady. It doesn't look like there were cuts there. That's why I was asking, how do you actually script, because it doesn't look like there were any cuts there.
No, there were.
There were cuts. Lots of them. Nice one, bro. Who's the real star?
My dad.
Hey, should have brought his dad, yeah.
My dad is.
Oh man. All right, let's move on, Tamam. So now we're in content creation, and everyone's saying they're in content creation. How do you feel about Zim not being eligible for monetization? I know, particularly because I know YouTube you can monetize, but Facebook you can't. And I noticed you're really big more on Facebook.
Yeah.
So, you know, what do you have to say about all of that in any direction?
It's a setback, considering the current situation, like in Zim. I don't want to get deep. I don't want to be political or something like that. But it's actually a setback. It's with the people that are actually talented.
Yeah.
And that they can, like challenge to cash out, but unfortunately they cannot. And it's actually it's a big setback. It's sad.
Yeah, I get you.
Very sad, bro.
I get you. I remember just trying to look around the options, which means most people who are directly monetizing from Meta, you have to create an outside of the country and all that. And legalities, they're a little bit tricky because you give an account to somebody and then that somebody decides. You know those stories, they used to happen to my artists when it was YouTube, where you have trusted somebody with your business so that you're able to earn from them, and then if there's any kind of a thief, you only, and there's also the legality. I mean, do you know, I always believe that if people start making millions, then someone will start chasing them to say, but we know you're making millions, but where are they? But the good news is that I know that at the present moment, according to reports, the government is actively trying to engage our Google. So let's hope that comes fast. But the problem now, I don't know if it's just me, I don't mean to be negative, but the problem is when you want something and you're the one who goes to ask, the version that they give you. For example, different countries get paid different rates.
Exactly, yeah.
And I feel like we're going to be a new player who asked. Had we been a new player that maybe say Meta recognizes and says a lot is happening in Zim and we need to, monetize them. Do you think Zim is doing enough in terms of content creation to get recognized in the world? What's missing?
No. Actually, with Zim, I think, I don't know, I think we get satisfied. We have a few people doing things.
Then we stick to 3 people.
Exactly. There's comical, available friends, bro.
They're good.
Nigeria, content creators, you cannot even count them. You cannot.
So it's not an issue of the creators, because it means that there can be creators that are being ignored.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, they are being.
And it's a culture that we've had for a long time.
Of course,
because if you look at music, there's always 2 artists that are pitted against each other, and then we end up not having a lot of talk.
Exactly.
I was watching somewhere 2 conversations. Well, I wouldn't want to mention names, but I just want to lay the point. Whereby the 2 big names that are always being mentioned were mentioned in the show, rightfully so. But my problem was, I feel like at the present moment there is heavy hitters that are coming under their brackets that are not being mentioned in spaces that they should be mentioned. So that maybe it's how we take in our local content that's a problem.
Exactly, that's it. So if maybe, for example, it's you have your show. Choosing vibes, then you know me, then you call me. Next episode, you call me again. Next episode, you call me. Right.
I need to be able to find other people and look for other people to tell me about other people so that I can get. But my worry is, how come we are unable to search or to push the newest talent as a country? This is me involved, you involved, everybody involved. How come we're not so good at pushing upcoming talent in any, whether it's content creation now, music, and compared to how much we know about other countries? For example, when you mention our country, someone will give you first 2 names. Exactly. If you mention SA, they can give you first 5 names or 10 names. How come we're able to see what's beyond us, but unable? What could be the problem within society?
The problem is, unfortunately, the people with that knowledge, the people that can actually see other talents in other countries, they don't have power to actually influence. You understand? And the people that are in power, sometimes selfishness or being afraid of competition. But as a person, maybe as a creator or as a leader or something like that, you just have to. That's how we grow by, uplifting others. That should be the mindset.
And also understanding that at some point, art is art, brah.
Yeah.
At some point, you get most artists. They get to a certain level, and then that's it for you.
Yeah.
It's always better to have your legacy now living through whoever is shining. It's always known they were involved or brought in by you, and
that's the problem.
Have that moving on.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think it takes now coming to us? We're in Vic Falls, bruh. And obviously, we're not creating content for Victoria Falls only.
Yeah.
Personally, the goal is just from Victoria Falls to the world, as I always say in the beginning. What do you think it takes for stories from small cities and all other cities that are not, say, our major cities? What do you think it takes for us to push those stories and get them out?
To be honest with you, it's not easy. I will tell you this. It's not. It's not really easy, to be honest.
Should we beg? Should we? What needs to be done?
Bruh, okay, first thing is, Tina is a city. Let's create quality content, bro.
Yeah.
Let's make sure that whatever that we're doing, that it's top notch.
Yeah.
That would say, maybe you're a writer or something like that. Make sure that whatever that you're writing, it's top notch.
It's top notch.
It's not. I saw my games.
We're actually.
So I've seen. There's only a few people that actually text. To be honest with you, content creation before it's not really that big.
Yeah.
So you find a person maybe when they want skit or one knows and then they just go quiet.
Yeah, but are we not too busy? There was a very interesting opinion that I saw on social media. I think it came from Shami. He was saying. We're not having a lot of artists break out to the world simply because people are full-time employed. So for you to be that artist, you need to have that time. The time that you put into your employment, that's the time that an artist puts into. So if you're too busy for this and it's more of a hobby, then
no. It doesn't depend on what you. Maybe I would say maybe if you're a filmmaker, but if you're doing skits, bro, even on a chai, it only takes you about 3 minutes.
And then do your skits. Sit down on Sunday and plan for the whole month.
You need just so even if I'm fully 100% employed, bro, I can even get to shoot about 10 skits per week.
So
we are just dedicated about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it in 5 minutes? It's not really like that.
So it's quality.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Exactly.
That's what it would take for us to break through. Now let's talk finance. We say that we are not monetized. So how are you managing it financially?
To be honest with you, it's actually difficult. To be honest, because you have to put in a lot of things. It's very, very difficult financially. But the way I'm pushing, right? There is some focusing on growing the brand.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of ways that you can actually get to monetize, bro. You can do adverts.
Yeah.
You can do promotions.
Yeah. Are those coming in on your side?
Bro.
Maybe you can give me tips here.
Yeah, they've actually started coming in. I don't lie to you.
They've actually started coming in.
Even content ideas for even a company, or if they want to do advertisement, you can actually give them your idea and cash out from that. You don't even have to be like, who camera. Maybe they don't want you. They just don't have ideas. But for 7 staff, the employees,
then
guy, can you come through?
But if you present an idea to them, you're bound. If you present to 10 people, you're bound to get 2 or 3 or 4. Depending on. Exactly. Speaking of adverts, we've got one. Any day is a cruise day with Kalai Safaris. Bring your cooler, bring your people, because we take care of the vibes. Enjoy a dry cruise on the Zambezi River for only $25, and it's $20 for the kids. Or you can actually level it up with our all-inclusive cruise. That one includes drinks and snacks, which is $50. For this, all you have to do is just call or WhatsApp 0777 011 812. That number again, 0777 011 812. So make sure you get yourself on a Kalai Safaris cruise today. I'm hanging with Michael Mutasa, aka Rick Ross's neighbor. I love that part. He's always on the phone with Rick Ross. I'm going to bring that $50. Then so let's go out to a nice place. Let's go to Chinos. Always on a budget, man.
Cannot afford.
Yeah, so let's move on to this one. Yeah, I wanted to talk about. Did I miss anything? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to talk about. What do you think the powers that be should understand about content creators? The powers that be is in the government, in order for the government to help them. But before maybe moving to that,
Yeah.
let's acknowledge there was like some $10 million that was released. I think it's, hey, forgive me, I don't know why I didn't bring that in, but I think it's through ZBC or something.
Yeah.
There's $10 million US, I believe, through ZBC. That is for content creation and everything. So taking that into perspective, but also the original question I wanted to ask, what do you think that the government needs to understand about content creators, and also allude to what I've just said?
All right, content creation is very powerful. If you're a content creator, you're more like an influencer. You can literally influence anything. Yeah, but okay, if you're someone who's not known and you put them out there, then people start, okay, JVan and stuff like that. That's the power.
Just because you've put me
just
on.
Because of mentioned you.
They need to understand the power. Would you feel like now let's talk maybe say organizations, not particularly government, but government, parastatal organizations, everyone, do you think they're still leaning more to traditional broadcasting, particularly for adverts and stuff? Do you feel there's a shift? Do you think they're now coming to content creation?
There's a shift. Okay, go on TikTok, go on Instagram. Remember companies, bro. Drama, then
boom, you've been hit with the punchline. Yeah. But doesn't that kill now the creation? Because we're talking skits. On your side, do you strongly believe in that? Because at times, when someone is having to do a skit for an ad, well, that's where the money is.
Yeah, that's where the money is.
But at times, one person ends up doing too much and maybe end up not feeling the skit. So the creativity might kind of be taken out as compared to if this person was giving us the real deal and then advertised in another way on that particular presentation.
All right, so just go back to the point, right? The idea is cashing out. I'll tell you the truth. I wouldn't mind if people won't feel the advert or maybe the skit, right? I've cashed out. Absolutely. And we've got the Harada guys. I'll give you an example of someone, Komamezala. Komamezala does some aids and it's absolutely nice.
I've also seen, I also love Sipo. Sipo, you be doing his thing, next thing soon as the last sentence. You
see, that's
you were focused on okay, what's he doing? Then boom, oh snap, he's doing this. Oh, now he's telling you directly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And actually, like people, organizations or government that engaging content creators or anyone who is into that field. To be honest with you, like it helps us. As creators. It's actually a good thing.
Do you feel like coming from a smaller place or small town like Victoria Falls, do you think it hinders your creativity?
No, it doesn't. Like the creativity, it's all about the mindset. Like it's your art. It's mental. The creativity, bruh. You cannot be limited by a place of Venezuela. It's all about the mindset. Just as well, right now, the people from Hawaii that wants to do a mask slap. When are you coming to blues, man?
I know
about this cat going to come to Victoria Falls.
Then we do something.
If something is nice, I'll tell you. I'll give you an example here in Nigeria. We spoke about Nigeria. We've got artists from Nigeria, but they'll tell you that I'm from a small city. I'm from Port Harcourt. I'm from Anambra State. Those are small cities. But man, talent can never be. I
was amazed by some guy that I saw. Must have been last year or so, but I forgot the name. That guy, having a 20 sachet, just carrying a bag, walking around, playing music and talking like he's on radio. But he was big every day. But every day he had a different. But it was like some guy on radio, but he's not really on radio. He's like saying, oh, wait, radio can be done this way, but it's moving and playing
That's
it.
creativity.
Yeah.
So that's
But it was
like-
coming from a place that you wouldn't even know. Because I don't know what was going on there.
So now I've got people coming to my DMs.
Uh-huh.
Where are you? Are you in Harare?
Oh yeah.
So they're just amazed. I come from Big Falls because Big
I
Falls.
think maybe it's an attitude. Everything good must be coming from a bigger city.
I know, it's just
Yeah.
a mentality. That mentality is.
It's
just
wrong.
amazing, actually.
It takes
Very
us
wrong
to that
mentality.
first conversation we're
Exactly.
having, whereby you just, when there are 5 people in Zim, it's like we say enough, or there's 5 singers. All right, stop for the next 10 years. We're going to allow the next after 10 years.
We're not listening. It's just a mentality, bro.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
why we're not even growing like industry. Like, I will tell you. Anyway.
How do we negotiate with clients? I understand the point. I just want to take you back a bit. I understand the point where you said you need to create quality. Quality has to go in, and then you need to put in serious work, dedication.
Yeah.
But how do we shift? Because from my experience,
Yeah.
I've been on radio, I've done music, I've DJ'd,
Yeah.
I've been part of a lot of shows, public performances,
Yeah.
events. Radio specifically, it taught me that you can be good but still be ignored. 7 years on radio, I made some songs, a lot of songs that could have gone out of this country and made it big.
Yeah.
A lot of songs that could have gone out of Vic Falls that were supposed to be on national radio, but maybe for some reasons, maybe people are too far, maybe they were ignored. Those songs were ignored, or they were not sought after. I don't know why. And then when it comes to the events, my experience is even a good local artist is not revered. When I say local, I'm speaking in the context of the city. Or if I'm in, I've seen that happen in Bulawayo, I've seen that happen in other smaller towns. And I don't understand, how do we convince our fellow neighbors, friends, village mates, kasi mates, townspeople to listen to a song as a song, not as in I gave you my song to listen to. Because I give you a song to listen to. You see someone coming with a comment that says, yeah, you're talented, Luana. To me, I know that comment. It means we hear you, but it's coming from a point of authority from somebody who doesn't know music, but they are coming from a point of authority as if you are looking for a job from them. But I feel people should just be able to listen to music as music and figure out a way to support without people having to ask. What you think, where's the disconnect between the artist and being supported by his immediate locals? Except in Harare.
I'll go back. We'll go back to the point. I think it's all about. It's actually the mentality, bro. I'll tell you. Yeah, but especially locally, just because you know a person, maybe like Kula Lonke and stuff like that. I don't know. You've got that mentality to just because it's JVan.
Yeah.
People all the time.
See him every day.
You know, like. No, so even if there's something big, people like appreciate it.
Yeah.
They won't.
Yeah.
They will never. And actually, it's actually a mentality. Yeah, but I know it's a song
How can it be shifted?
To be honest with you, we need to be really like bold. We need to be really, really, really bold. We need to work. We need to push. Because we know your mentality is almost the same mentality as I have. So what you do is we set up people that are interested in this. They will like otherwise we can start doing maybe workshops just to educate people, stuff like that. You know, guys, no, we have to support each other. Maybe it's still gonna change. Yeah. So
I love that.
Some people don't know.
And if I'm being honest, also, it's a city thing. Because as a DJ, I've traveled, my friend. I've done a lot of events. In any the places I know, mostly Matebeleland, right? If you are in Plumtree and there is a band at Plumtree performing, they are supported. But if you're in Lopengula, I don't know now, but I'm speaking from the time I used to be there. If you're in Lopengula West and there's a Lopengula West artist performing, they rarely go. And then we can put it as a city as Bulawayo. It's still a problem to now.
I
I feel like they're getting better,
better now, yeah.
Yes, there's people now who are getting support, but I don't think it's enough.
No, it's not.
Because if you still have 1, 2, 3, and you look at the people you check, they've been in the industry for like 10 years or more.
Exactly.
Are you telling me in the past 2 years there's no hot artist that came out? So coming also to Vic Falls, the support is not that good.
It's not.
But if you go deep like looping and say Kwechani is performing, they have supporters. So Emakaya, they support each other.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
And then in the cities we don't support each other. But we're able to support outside of our towns and outside of our country. Why? You see where I'm saying, how do we deal with that disconnect?
To be honest with you, we need to educate people.
Yeah.
People need to be educated. They need to be.
Is it lack of self-love?
Exactly.
Let's put it in.
Lack of self-love, lack of exposure, and the mentality of vele siyakwazi ukuthi vele abantu abalalelwayo ngabe-Harare and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like people have like actually moved away from.
Because I know a lot of careers, right here in Vic Falls. I know a lot of careers.
Yeah.
Do you know, some of them, I actually feel pain for them because I feel like the people were hot, then they went to their peak, and then they got tired. So Umuntu had a full career and went to a peak that could have gone national or international, but there was no recognition. Because I always feel like for you to push to another city or town, you have to make some serious noise where you come from.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
Where you come from. Even if you look at, well, I wouldn't know the entire history of Zim Danso. But one thing I know about it is that they pushed so hard in the ghetto to such an extent that they could no longer be ignored by gigs that are outside of town.
Yeah, we need to push. We need to push. We need to push. Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you, if you do something,
Sorry, just not phezulu kuphela, but it's okay. But ababukeleyo bakwazi anosekasi. Ayo, but thanks.
I want to, especially from the most sports city. I sure I want to go, and then people are going to
that energy goes, yeah. But we've got families to take care of now.
We should not stop, bro. Don't stop. Because when maybe someone in Falls, say again, you recognize it, bro. But someone in Wangi will
might recognize
someone
you.
From Wangi there.
Someone from Seychelles. I would love to be recognized in Seychelles.
Exactly. Someone from Seychelles, someone from Blawayo. So it's not really, sometimes if local people are not really paying attention to your talent,
then
that must not stop you.
Yeah.
You should keep on pushing.
Keep on doing and trying to see. The world is big.
For example, I know with yes, of course, charity begins at home. And I've people that love me here.
Yeah.
But even
Respect.
Supporter, bro, I respect them a lot. But if you supporter, that won't stop me. I know just key things that is. Maybe a person from Harare is going to.
It's gonna pick it up, yeah.
A person from Blawa is going to.
Yeah.
It's also that's it. We should not be motivated.
And also, even when it comes to business, you grow more the further you go.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. But hey, guys, come on, man. Let's pay attention to the work that's being done around us. Let's show some love. Now, in terms of content, you chose that type of comedy. Most of us, or a lot of people would have, most of us would, why am I saying most of us? I'm saying myself, for example, I chose to focus on tourism. A lot of people would expect a content creator from Vic Falls to focus on tourism. You just went straight to the drama. Why, or is that a conscious choice, or is you're free to do anything, or it's just specific to say, I don't want to be tourism because I'm from Falls? How do you make that choice?
To be honest with you, like that's where my strength is. Like American guy, I can actually play different characters. There's another one coming. Totally different.
There's a brand new one
from the American guy. So, I will start with something that I can actually do. Without any problem.
And then as you grow, because you're getting used to the character, you're getting used to acting, you're getting used to having to shift from being yourself to now I'm this guy.
So I want to pick up fast, then it happens.
No, that's cool.
So you have to do something, only you have strength on that, like so that's it.
Now we're just coming to our last segment. because I think we're now getting too serious. I'm going to give you some quick fire questions. Did I leave out anything? Nah. I'm going to give you some quick fire questions. I just need you to answer as quickly as possible without thinking, without having to think. This is just a fun 3 seconds. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Skits or long form?
Skits.
Facebook or TikTok?
TikTok. Now, currently TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok. Yeah.
Scripted or freestyle?
Freestyle.
This one we now know, yeah? Acting or directing?
Directing.
Why?
I'm a director, bro. Yeah.
You could survive and be like, you know what? If it was choose one, you'd be like, you know what? Let me create my characters and direct them.
Directing.
All right. One Zimbabwean creator to watch, according to you.
To watch out. Like to watch.
Yeah, to watch right now.
I'll give you like an example of like I've got this guy from Lawayo. So Langa. Is it Langa? Langa. Yeah, but his name is Langa.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Watch out for Langa from Bulawayo. Just search Langa D something. Yeah.
Very good.
What's his type of thing?
Yeah, but he's a content creator. He does the skits, but they're more, they're top notch. Very nice.
Yeah. One of those people you watch and be like, how did you do that?
How did you do that?
I know, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when it comes, the last one, the biggest myth about content creation. What's the biggest myth about content creation, or something that people think is about content creation yet it's not?
Yeah, people like when you're a content creator, people think that you're money.
Yes. I actually think when you're a content creator, people already know that, this one. There's nothing in the pockets there.
But no, with what is happening, actually, for example, number content creators like who have been funded and everything like that.
Yeah.
So when they see you, for example, with me, I've gone to places where people are like, I'm a content creator, don't take it, or something like that.
Alright.
Oh, what you know?
I get
Let's
you.
that you have money, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You're being on TV,
There's still that thing. If I see you on a screen, as much as we now know we can all get on a screen. But if you come into that zone of saying, I'm a content creator. Because this day, we are all content creators.
Exactly.
There's just a few who say, I'm going to do this for the koalas, and I'm going to, because I believe, content creation is a term that came with how social media diversified what you call content. Because there was your drama, soapy, comedy, film. So now the skits now have their place, and someone is just, there was the family cooking shows, but now somebody can just whip up, and then that's, So I feel like it diversified. And that is why then how if you take it serious and say, I want to make money out of it, you get called a content creator.
Exactly.
But I believe the whole world now are content creators.
We're content creators, bro.
All right, biggest myth. Trust me, man. I'll take that one, bro. Hey, man. Yo, give me a cruise, me and my wife. Bro, what would you tell your younger self when you started?
All right.
Yeah. What would you tell your younger self when you started?
Okay, what do you mean?
Looking at it from now. What would you, now that you know certain stuff, what would you tell your younger self, the one who started this whole thing?
Nah, to be honest with
Getting the interest in all this.
I should have actually started a long time ago. That's what I would tell myself.
Yeah.
Because you know that you have talent, and we, mentally to an African setup, they're like, let's go.
I'm to form for A level, university or whatever.
Exactly.
Then can I try this? And then
start.
I'm M17.
I would have told myself, you have an idea, Mike.
Could have, if you had started long back.
Yeah,
would have been something, man. Would have been something. But yeah, here, God's plan. Any final message to creators? I think maybe let's kind of, it's for creators, all of them. But I'd love you to take it maybe stage by stage. I want you to talk to creators in in Victoria Falls, aspiring, the ones that say Slavo. Then I want you to speak to aspiring creators, Zemakai. Because we're not getting that content via Lupani. I'm seeing a lot of I feel like plum tree, Gwanda that side, but I'm not feeling the Binga. I'm babon, or maybe it's just me, but I'm not seeing a lot of Binga. I'm not seeing a lot of Lupane. Can you just talk to Vic Falls, talk to Mad North, and then speak to any creator in the country?
I'll say this: if you're a content creator and you've got an idea, let's go for it.
Yeah.
And people would want to wait for terms of taking equipment, taking for nearly quality.
Yeah. Actually, I'm one of those guys. I waited a year. Then after I bought the phone, I even realized the quality is not enough. That's when I realized, no, you're not serious.
If you're a content creator, into quality, right, equipment, you're not serious.
Yeah.
You have an idea, just go for it.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, because also it's stuff that grows every day, right?
Exactly, yeah. So
by the time you get that nice phone, you'll be on episode 230 and knowing exactly what you're doing. Yeah.
That's how you grow as a person. So you have that idea, just do it. Just do it. And I think plus for Abasemakai, like we say, from Ban and then being at this side, I think we should actually help them as well in discovery.
Realize that there's this thing and it's not for you to watch. You can also do it. You've got a phone.
Exactly.
Yeah, give us something.
Exactly. If they're there, or maybe creative content, they should learn from that and they should actually approach.
Yeah. Do you know why I mentioned particularly Abandemakan? Because I feel like the people who live in the city, if you notice, you come across a lot of content that uses Abandabasemakan, whereby it's you going to record them, but it's your stuff, and then it comes out as, So I always feel like, was this person told this is where this is going? Because also that's where the tricky part with content creation goes.
Most of them, they don't tell you.
Did somebody tell you, or they just say it, trend this?
Exactly.
You understand? And were they supposed to benefit, or trend is umuntu funny? You recorded them because they are funny. Why don't you start a business with them, or why don't they start on their own from a base where they are,
And we have to go on I think what should be done is, Tina, you're a creator. I am a creator. What should we can actually do a talent hunt.
Yeah.
Maybe you take a trip to Burma, Thailand. Guys, what's up? Does anyone know how to act?
Interested in know these things.
Then you don't manipulate them.
Yeah.
As well.
Find a way to.
And if you're seeing if you're seeing a striving content creator, if you're not very uplift. I've got people that I see, we should do a collab. Guy, let's collaborate. So that people, but pride, Jabona.
Yeah, I know that.
They will not.
Yeah.
They will not.
Do you know what happens? This is in every space in creativity.
Exactly.
So somebody is going to wait for you to get to a particular level for them to listen to you or whatsoever, which is fair, but also at times I feel like it hinders creativity, over management. Like, are you really sure you don't want to work with this person? Are you sure they are not up to your standard? Are you sure you cannot be uplifted in any way? Especially this whole city to city thing. I like it when you're interacting with people from other places.
I do,
because whatever you're going to do means you're introduced to them, to their people.
So, I'll tell you.
You introduce them to yours.
I think you saw that I've actually spoken about it.
Yeah.
I hate speaking about it. The Ekaya song.
Yes.
I was like to myself, all my life I've been helped by people. And I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So help is help.
Yeah.
So like, I'm seeing the boy is doing well.
Yeah.
Why not? I just
Post. Yeah. And push it.
I was actually proud, bro.
Yeah.
Because I love it and jamming to it.
Yeah.
But I know there's an artist that saw that probably in folks here. Who will be like, I'll never.
Why is that? Do you know, I also posted the young men. I promise you, if you were to go to that post right now, in the past 1 month, it must be the post with the most comments.
Yeah.
But the whole thing that triggered the comments was the use of AI. Maybe let's talk about this. What do you think about the use of AI in creativity and how we as Zimbabweans are receiving it? I don't want to speak about the rest of the world. I want to speak about us compared to the rest of the world.
All right. With AI is it's the new movement. We have AI right now.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, abanye abantu sebengasola ama-clients because of the AI. or
Yes,
something like that.
yes.
But I'm right. AI is here to stay. Yeah, that's the fact. Like, for now, that's what I know. Nice. We're gonna have it for the longest time. We just have to accept it.
And then what you think about those that feel like it's killing creativity, particularly when it comes to music?
No, AI is not. In AI, artists cannot perform, bro. Cannot. The regular stage, they figure out
So it's how you use it that you must be mindful
I'm
of.
sure now if an artist is good, AI won't stop.
So you need to make sure, because I think maybe the problem that we have is, I don't want to be the expert, but I'm probably going to have try and have somebody here on this show who's going to just speak about how AI works with production and the different types. Because I think the problem abantu abalayo is number one, they assume that every good song that has been either mastered or produced using AI means that the entire song was done by AI. Yes, AI can do that, but AI also, you can just use it for mastering, you can just use it for samples and everything. And for me, the biggest thing is it's production quality. Throughout the years, we've always suffered with production quality, owing to lack of education. How many schools of music do you have? How many schools of sound engineering do you have in the country? So most of the things are self-taught, which means we have a very few people that are able to do these things. Number two, the equipment has always been expensive. So which means there's very few people with enough equipment to practice to become as good. So especially with the output, the output of our music, we've never had great quality. Such that when you hear a song that has been done using AI, it doesn't mean the entire song, I don't know which part, but you can almost tell, wow, this is so good, it's been done using AI. It doesn't mean you're saying the people in your city, in your country, don't know how to produce. But you have always known there is a difference between a production that comes from Rockefeller as compared to our backroom studio here in the house. So I think for Zimbabweans, the best way is to just, for artists, especially the established ones, because I feel like the established ones who have been in music for a long time are the ones who tend to be against the young ones, owing to saying this is not so original. But I feel there's a little bit, I'm not saying they are hating, but there is a little bit of that hate in terms of they're not working as hard as we were. But for the same reasons, Abantu Kudala used to walk and now they're driving. Because I feel Zimbabwe should be happier about this thing more than any country I can think of. Because our creativity now can move faster. And for me, particularly with the output of the creation of samples, the mixing and mastering, that brings out the output. That production aspect, if you're already a good producer and you meet your good AI program, that actually enhances you. It doesn't take away from anybody.
No, it doesn't.
It enhances you, it enhances us, and enhances equality. Quality has always been an issue. I used to drop music. There were places where I told this quality is not the one. It's not. So now you're able to have quality. But I don't know what happens, especially established artists might feel some type of way. With it. Nah, we worked for this.
But now
What I was saying,
it all depends on how established you are, bro. You should never complain now.
Not so established. Or else you wouldn't. You wouldn't feel the
complaining,
pressure.
and we know that you're actually supposed to be using that AI.
Yeah.
You have to use it because really, alright, don't with your vocals and just don't just use it.
Just balance it.
Just balance
what on my part, like I said, the things that I like, what I would not advise anybody, get into a studio and use your voice to the best of your ability. Remember, we're already doing auto-tune.
I wanted to mention about it.
Auto-tune and get into you make sure you capture your voice to the best of your ability and get is it the right tones and so that even if it's enhanced and you go on stage, we can still hear it is you. But on that note, man, hey, shout out to Lil Music got on that Ekaya song. I think I will have him one day and understand how did he create his song? Did he use AI? How much of it did he use? Those vocals and everything, because people are saying no. You just defending the boy because you love the quality, but it was AI. And then I didn't really have a conversation with him about that because I wanted to stop the conversation there with AI. If you're saying he used AI, I need you to answer me to say what is wrong with it. So the only thing that I figured that could be wrong is if it's not his voice. But I've been listening to that young man for 4 years. That's his voice. I know his voice. You understand? So I was like, well, I don't know if it is or if it is not. I'm not here to be the one to say he used AI. I would need him to be like, okay, this is the process of making music. These are the programs that we did, and this is how much we did. But for me, guys, Viva AI, because my thing is no matter how much we debate about it or whatsoever, if we choose as a country to discourage the use of technology, the rest of the world is not waiting for us.
Exactly. Look at what happened in the numbers. Wikiji won video of the year.
Yeah.
The video was made
from AI.
Yeah.
So
made with AI.
It is what it is. I think any change is bound to meet some sort of. If you're used to doing something in a certain way, you might actually even feel challenged to go team. What you thought was your difference between yourself and others, they are catching up using that AI.
Exactly.
But really, if you're that creative, then AI must be able to move you ahead of them if you're saying you're different creatively.
Exactly.
Hey, my brother. Nice one. Those were the final words, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hey, did we pass 1 hour? Thank God. We always try and make sure we stay within that hour so that you guys don't complain about your data. But one more time, as I always say, if you're watching this at this present moment, it means you have watched this episode till the end. Thank you so much for choosing to actually watch Views and Vibes with JVan. We always strive to make sure that we give you a weekly episode. So we're going to be back again next weekend. For today, a real big shout out to Komamezala, which is just opposite the airport. I'm sure during this episode there's like 2 planes that flew over, right? Yeah. It's Komamezala. It's a happening spot where you can just come and chill and hang out, grab your drinks in an atmosphere that is actually out of town. It's right next to the airport in Lupinyi. So you can always come through and hang out here. And of course, for myself, thanks to my brother here, keep pushing, my brother. What can we expect that's different? Maybe anything that you'd like to release in terms of information, in terms of what's next? You're dropping a series. How many episodes?
A lot. It's continuous.
You're dropping a continuous series. So are the episodes going to be longer? Or
No. It's just about 10 or 8 minutes long.
10 or 8 minutes long. All right. You heard it from the man. He told us he's creating a new character. He's creating a series. Am I forgetting anything, guys? Please just click subscribe. And follow and like us there on YouTube. The page is Romo Media. Just search for Views and Vibes with JVan. You're gonna find us. Also, please follow me on Facebook, TikTok, and on X as well as Instagram. All there, the handle is simple at JVan Sibanda. Your love is what we need. Your love, your support, everything, man. Click your likes, comment, tell us what you wanna tell us. As we want to hear everything, fam. That's how we grow. But for this week, man. This is our first artist. You know you're our first artist, bro. Yeah. I've been having tourism company owners and that. The closest we came to this creative space was having Speva on the last episode. as an events, curator. But you're actually the first creative.
I'm broke.
Who would you want me to bring in, say, in the next 4 weeks as an artist? From anywhere in the world. Me, I can do it, bro.
Bring Japres.
Japres, all right. JP. And we are next by this guy. All right. Cheers, guys.
I appreciate it.
Have a lovely one. Ayoba.